if you ever stop on the way home and watch the children play, when their mothers call them in, they're often contrary, but that's as it should be. Far better that than to be the child you occasionally see, merely waiting for his mother to call him.
The results have come back. It's never easy, this.
I've become afraid that I might end up like that child.
The film is about how we deal with mortality and how to appreciate the time that we're given.
It's the story about this aging civil servant whose life has been semi-lived.
He's a deeply conventional man who is institutionalized in grief in the way that people are. He runs a department, but he's a minor bureaucrat.
And this man has just been doing things. He's been rhythmically going to the offices and rhythmically raising his children, and nothing has really given him a sense of purpose.
Suddenly it becomes very urgent for him, this question, how do I make my life worthwhile?
Mr. Wakely, you say the ladies have been in again as recently
Last
as
Friday, sir.
Yes, here it is.
We have just enough time before lunch.
If I may say so, sir, it is very wet just now.
I'm sure we'll manage, Mr. Hart.
I think it's a very important message, particularly in today's world where many people have it quite difficult to actually connect up the job they do with some larger goal.
I went to dinner with Kazuo Ishiguro and Stephen Woolley, and they came out and said, we know what your next film should be.
I've been wanting somebody to make a British version of this Japanese classic, Ikiru, which, I had loved for most of my life.
Every person I spoke to said, that's my favourite film ever. That's the best film of all time.
I deliberately didn't look again at the original film, and I thought that way there was a way of organically building this kind of English movie.
I love Kazuo Ishiguro. It felt very of his world, the themes and questions he likes to sort of investigate.
The way the English aspired to the empire model, suit, tie, bowler hat, umbrella, and they're all reading their newspaper.
I've been dressing as if I were in the late 40s all my life. And to walk on the set every day and see young men wearing killer strides, the drape of which is enough to break your heart. I can't act, I'm just checking out everybody's strides.
Amazing. When I was sat doing the scene with him in the pub, I almost would forget my lines because I was so mesmerised.
Mr. Nye is extraordinary. He had worked so diligently to find that place of truth in every given moment.
Everything's so kind of grey. And then like Margaret, she just comes in with yellow and pinks.
Emily Wood, she just radiates sunshine.
All right, this time, I'll say the name and you have to guess who it is. It's on the 4th floor. Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar. Wow.
She's truly naturalistic and incredibly funny, and
every take she'll surprise you.
Mr. Brown in accounts.
Correct!
I also felt very strongly that we needed a director who had a very cine-literate background.
I wanted to make a film that celebrated certain conventions of films from the 50s.
Mr. Williams, skiving again. I'm disappointed.
And Miss Harris, I'm disappointed to find you well into your 3rd week here, still working as a waitress.
It's such a simple story in a way. This is a man who wants to start living. He's endlessly fascinating.
You can make your life triumphant without having to do anything that's going to earn you headlines in the newspaper. And I thought this would be a fantastic story retold in a British period setting.
I would say this is a serious endeavour. This is a grown-up enterprise. That's not to frighten you off. It's passionate people trying to do something extraordinary.